Hey guys, how we doing today? My name is George and welcome back to a brand new video. And for today's video is going to be the FIFA 17 crew mode on my channel. And yes guys, we are back with the Swindon Sound crew mode, and we have 3 games for you in this episode. Well, you would think it's 3 games for you in this episode because I always do that. But I decided to sim a few games because we're really close to the January transfer window. So next episode, I believe it's the next episode, we will have some transfer business going on. I hope. I hope and I pray anyway. But we go on in today's episode, and our first game of today's episode is going to be at home against Northampton. And you know, I was going into this game thinking, you know, it's just one of those games where we could have easily lost, you know, because we're not, you know, we're we're doing good, but not good enough in my opinion. Like, I know we're top of the table, or we're joint top with Charlton, but I felt like our victories and our form is not brilliant. Obviously, Northampton are sat in 3rd place there, and I knew Northampton are a good side, obviously. But I was very fearful coming into this game because I felt like if I lost this game, it might kind of like drop us down the table a little bit. We might lose a bit of form and stuff like that. So I was thinking a point is a point, and I would take a point whenever I need to. But we got off to a really good start as Osonabay gets the ball here, swings the ball in to find Dolberg to make it 1-0 inside the 2nd minute, and it kind of you know, made me feel a little bit better in myself, especially in this game, because I felt like I can sit back a little bit and try and get them on the counter attack. I knew Northampton would have a few chances, and I knew that you know, an early goal was even, you know, it's kind of like a blessing in my opinion. But Vigouroux makes a really good save there, and luckily we get it clear. But unfortunately, Obika goes down with an injury, and I believe he's going to be out for between 3 to 4 weeks, which is a massive shame. But we have obviously, you know, depth in likes of Emre Moore, Hilton, Norris, all that kind of those kind of players. So I wasn't too fearful, and especially with that kind of injury, I felt like it's not that bad. But hopefully, you know, he can recover and, you know, get back into the swing of things, I guess. And that's pretty much it. So the game finished at halftime, and it was 1-0. Technically, it went down as a Dolberg goal. Like, for me, I thought it was a Dolberg goal, but it actually went down as an own goal, which is a bit of a shame, really. But they actually do hit the post just after the halftime whistle. And then they get one more opportunity here in the 90th minute as I give away a very stupid free kick, in my opinion. And they will swing the ball in there. And basically, in the end, it all was fine because, you know, the goalkeeper does make a save in the end. I don't know why I kind of stumbled on my words there, but still, we do win the game 1-0. We could have easily drew or even lost this game, and I felt like, you know, that goal kind of just said, obviously the goal separated 2 sides, I know that. But, like, you know, we got very lucky in this game because Northampton were the better. You know, I would probably say they were better than us going into this game, because I know we're 2nd in the table, but still, we wasn't really that good. Again, which I guess is kind of like my own fault as well, because obviously I can't really fault the team that much, but then, you know, some games I can, some games I can't. But you see there, he's going to be out for a sprained ankle. He's going to be out for 4 weeks, which is, you know, it was a shame at the time. But you know, it's not really the end of the world, because I know he's going to miss you know, some fixtures, but still, like, it's not a big injury in my opinion. But we do sim this game against Bradford because I believe they was in the bottom 4 going into this game, and they actually score in the 1st minute, which I thought, oh, I wish I never bloody sim this game now. But we do skip it, and we do get a 1-1 draw. Nathan Thompson getting a goal in the 29th minute, which kind of said, well, you know, basically got us a point in my, yeah, it did, obviously. But we look at our player here, I think it's our scout future star. He's only 59 rated, and I was very worried that the fact that, you know, when it says status, it actually doesn't actually say like an exciting prospect. But when I went back, well, like when I finished like my recording and I went back in, then it said, and then it says that he's an exciting prospect, which is very strange. I don't really know why that is, but he should have the 80 to 94 potential, so he's going to be good regardless. So it's kind of a good thing in the end. But we do see this game against Fleetwood as well. And I believe we get the 2-1 victory. Boo and Dolberg get the goal there to get us a victory. And we do basically sign this guy because he looked quite good. He's actually a right back. I didn't actually see his name there. I think it's Declan Cooper, I believe. And we signed someone else. I believe he was a centre forward, but I only signed him because he might be good, he might not be. But Declan Cooper could be one for the future because he looks alright so far. Like, from the stats and the potential he had, he looked very, very good. So, technically our second game of today's episode, even though this is our 4th game of the episode, is away against Southend. And we did kind of, like, our team wasn't the best, like, you know, depth-wise going into this game because there was a lot of tired players. Like I said in the last video, obviously we got the fixture list, which is, you know, is not, it's not ideal for English football. You know, a lot of people would say that. So we have to rotate the side, and unfortunately we had to play the likes of Stewart and Hilton up front, which didn't really help our matters. But we are sat 2 points clear of Cheltenham, who are sat in 2nd place, and Northampton are still sat in 3rd place. Obviously, Southend have obviously got the likes of Niall Ranger, David Mooney as well. And I think they've got a few other players that I do recognise. They've got Ben Coker as well, left back. Not a bad side going into this game. And to be honest, I was quite fearful because I knew, like, as soon as I put my starting lineup out, I felt like it was going to be a tough game. And like wherever Southend were in the table, it was going to be a tough game because I wasn't really used to playing the likes of Barry, Brophy, and all that lot, and a few other players that I don't really usually play. And I think that's like a massive factor for us this season, is that we don't really have a lot of depth. Even in real life, we don't have a lot of depth. I know that, but you know, the likes of, you know, Brophy in real life is better than Boo in my opinion. He's not really that good on this game. Obviously, the likes of Jermaine Hilton's never really shone above the rest, you know, at Swindon either. So it was gonna be very, very difficult. But we do get a couple of chances with Osodibe taking a shot there, but it just goes wide of the post. And again, we do get another chance here as Jordan Stewart comes down on the left-hand side, and he will basically play it to Osodibe again. Just goes wide of the post again. So we had 2 really, really good opportunities from Osodibe, but unfortunately he couldn't capitalise on his chance. And in the end, it was going to be very, very difficult to even score a goal, you know, because, you know, Dolberg was tired, Obika was injured. I'm not really a fan of Luke Norris, you know that, guys. Especially if you follow me on Twitter, you know how bad I actually hate Luke Norris, but still. You know, it was only a matter of time before Southend was actually going to score, and they do score in the 63rd minute. It was a very, very nice goal. It did take a deflection, though, which is, you know, one of those things in the end where I knew if we went 1-0 down, it didn't look like we was ever going to score. And going into this game, I would have took a point anyway. But, you know, Southend were the better side. They had a better side, and they had the better of the chances, and as simple as that. You know, I can't fault the team that much because we played a kind of a weakened side. There was a few first-team quality players in there, but still, like, I think our strike force is a massive factor this season. That even in this game, like, I'm struggling to score goals. You know, I think Dolberg's only got 6 or 7 goals. You know, Abika's probably just up there with 6. But apart from that, it's not looking that promising from other players. You know, I think Doughty might have scored 4 or 5 goals. It's not really that good, but we get another injury as Connor Thomas is going to be out for 3 weeks with a sprained knee, which is not really what we want. But we do sim another game here against Bradford because I don't really know why. We played Bradford, and then so we played Bradford once, and then we play them like 2 or 3 weeks later in the league, which is very, very strange how that's worked out. I don't know if that's a weird thing, but to me that's weird. Yes, we do sim this game, and we do get the victory with 2-1. Sean Murray and Goddard get the goal. And we also look at our youth squad monthly update as well. But unfortunately, a massive shame for us because Lawrence Vigouroux is going to be out for 3 months with a ligament damage. But Abika is going to be back as well, so that's kind of a good thing, which is, you know, what we wanted, of course. But we look at this here, and we basically thought, you know what, these guys look okay. That's pretty much it. Like, I will sign them eventually when their overalls are better. But our final game of today's episode is going to be the local derby at the Kassam Stadium against Oxford United. Obviously, we got the victory at home against Oxford, but going away to Oxford is going to be difficult. We lost 2-0 in real life, and I went to that game, so, you know, that's just how it goes. But we wanted to basically, let's do the double over Oxford this season, because we're not going to be in the same league as them if we actually get up this season, of course. We still are 1 point clear of Charlton, who are sat in 2nd, and Northampton is still sat in 3rd. but I think the points gap is like 10 points from like Northampton and Charlton, so it's not a big worry. I think it's pretty much either Charlton or us who's going to get the title. So we should be in a good position, but I don't really want a bad spell, especially not now really. And going into this game, we wasn't really in the best confidence in the world, in my opinion. We only scraped against Northampton, but Will Henry was a massive factor in this game, because he kept us in this game so much in this game, and I felt like going into this game, the players were tired, but Will Henry obviously was making his debut in this game. I believe he hasn't played any other games for us, but he was making his debut against Oxford. Obviously, a Swindon lad playing against in a local derby is going to be great. Obviously we've only got one goalkeeper now in Will Henry, because Lawrence Vigouroux is going to be out for 3 months, so we are looking for a striker and a goalkeeper as well. I don't know why I said striker first, because we're going to bring John O'Beaker on, and we do. But bearing in mind, guys, he's only just come back from injury. So I was a bit. That's why I didn't start him in this game because he still had the plaster on his thing, which is not really ideal, of course. But we thought we basically wanted to risk him because we wanted to get a goal. So we do get a couple of opportunities with Dolberg there, and Sean Murray just hits the ball wide of the post, and it's still 0-0. Again, Oxford were trying to break us down, but we were good defensively. But they would get a few opportunities as well, as Liam Sercombe comes through here. But it's another fantastic save by Will Henry. Bearing in mind he's only 48 rated, guys. 2 class saves in this game has kept us in it. And in the 79th minute, Abika played the ball to Jardim, our new scout future star, who was swinging the ball in to find Dolberg to make it 1-0 in the 79th minute. And it looks like we'll be taking 3 points away again from Oxford. That'll be 6 points in total from this season, and that's exactly what I wanted to come in from this season. Obviously, they do get a chance later on with West Thomas, but it goes past the post, and we do win 1-0 against Oxford. So we've done the double against our rivals. Absolutely fantastic. Can't fault the team at all. Another good performance from us. And that is going to be how the episode ends, guys. Thank you guys ever so much for the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And I'll speak to you guys very, very soon, guys. So, guys, have a good day and goodbye.